I'm Priya Rao with the First Weekend Club, and we are here at Niagara-on-the-Lake's Southbrook Vineyards. And this is one of my favorite vineyards, I have to say, because of your whole approach to biodynamics. I love that, and I love your focus on local and just keeping in tune with nature. So you are part of the NIFF, Niagara Integrated Film Festival. We're going to have a Filmalicious screening here. So can you tell us about how you're approaching the meals for those events?
Well, we're pretty excited to have NIFF here, and we were lucky enough for this Saturday evening to have a Mary Pickford film. So being Mary Pickford, Roaring Twenties, we thought what a great opportunity to have a Roaring Twenties dinner with the theme being white on white. We will be incorporating most of our whites, and I have put a few out here. We have our Poetica Chardonnay and our Damy Chardonnay. And we will keep to certain palates that may enjoy reds, so we will keep a little red on the menu. Mm-hmm. But we were hoping to do a whole white on white theme with the Mary Pickford. But having said that, there is a framboise on the table, which is our fruit wine. The reason we chose that is as we looked into Mary Pickford's background, she had a favorite cocktail, and it was similar to our framboise. Ooh. So we thought how fitting to be in theme with the whole style of the film, the dinner, right into the exciting film being shown here on our property.
Now, I hope that all of you people watching this know who Mary Pickford is. She is Canada's first silent film star. So very appropriate theme you've picked since we're focusing on the Niagara area and we're focusing on film, and she's a Canadian film star.
Yes, yes, definitely. And I've even, I'm hoping to partner with a couple of our vendors in the area. Beau Chapeau is providing hats for the team to wear. And I have a couple local antique companies that will give me some chaise lounge and how do you call a record player in the old
a gramophone.
Yeah, gramophone.
Fun, very period.
Yes, very period, very exciting. We are to have a more than just honey bee film on the Sunday, and that's exciting as well because we do have bees on the property being organic, and we have our own honey, so there will be honey menu items, but again with some whites. But of course we have lovely wines across the
Well, yes, and let's get to those wines because we've got two very handsome gentlemen here with us. We've got Alex, he's my gentleman. He's also sommelier, so he's here to talk with us about the wines. And Jeff is a wine lover and one of the staff here at Southbrook. So he's going to talk us through some of these delicious wines we have on display here that I think we're going to get a little taste of.
Perfect. So Southbrook, Canada's first certified organic and biodynamic winery, certified in 2008. So we're using no synthetic pesticides, no chemical fertilizers, really only natural products that are coming from the earth, and biodynamic, a very sustainable way of farming. So we're trying to farm in a way that promotes biodiversity and self-sustainability within the vineyard in a holistic way, and we do that in tune with the lunar cycle, so using the different phases of the moon.
Very cool.
And so we've got 3 different wines in front of us today. Our Damy from our Whimsy tier of wines, more whimsical wines designed to allow the winemakers to experiment a little bit more, use the whole palette at the different tiers of wines. So that's a Chardonnay. Then we've got our Poetica Chardonnay. Poetica, our top tier, the best of what we produce. Those are only produced in exceptional vintages. And lastly, our Framboise, which Christine was talking about, made from 100% Ontario-grown raspberries.
Well, Alex, what would you like to have a quick taste of and tell people what to expect?
The question is, what wouldn't I like to have a quick taste of? And that's nothing.
Well, if you had to select one.
Oh, go with what they say is the best, Poetica, no question.
Great.
There you are.
So while he's taking a swig full of that, what can you tell us about this wine?
Sure. So 2011, cooler growing season, producing more of that citrus, green apple style of Chardonnay, really refreshing, crisp style of Chardonnay. And with Poetica, like I said, the best of the best, so winemakers tasting through all the barrels from a given year and selecting what they consider to be the best blend from that year.
Very good. Alex, verdict? Tasting notes?
Finesse. And just enough, very calculated barrel use as well. It's just a touch of that barrel spice. And the slightest hint of butter. It's not a buttery, oaky Chardonnay. It's just enough to give it a bit more dimension. But it's so much finesse. The body, it's got great body, but it just streamlines across the palate. And with it, it has an energy. And this is what biodynamics is. My absolute favorite winemaker in the world is one of the biggest propagators of biodynamics in the world as well. Michel Chapuche. When I taste his wines, they have a certain energy about them. They're full of just life. It's almost indescribable. And I tasted here with this one too. The thing is, this wine is very expressive. And biodynamic wines, they never seem to shut down. They're always expressive. Lots of character. It's a beautiful wine.
Well, we have a lot to look forward to at Filmalicious here during the Niagara Integrated Film Festival. And come by Southbrook and check out some of their fantastic wines. We hope to see you there.